Hi, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be crocheting my Pinterest board. There are just so many cute little accessories. They're all so pretty. A lot of them are pink. They've just been sitting there on my Pinterest board, so it's time to bring them to life. So let's get crocheting. Thank you all so much for watching, but first make sure you subscribe. Alright, I got my crochet hook and I just have some pink acrylic yarn. It's Premier Just yarn from the Dollar Tree. So the first thing I wanted to try was this bow. It looked like it'd be really simple and it was a nice written pattern. I didn't need to follow a tutorial or a video, so I just went ahead and got crocheting. And basically you just make two of the exact same piece. Very simple. I want to say these were like maybe either half double crochet or double crochets. Anyways, super easy. Just make two pieces. One piece you leave the tail, the other ones you weave in the end, and then for one of the pieces you end up crocheting it together so that it makes a ring, and then that helps you make that bow. And then I wanted to add the little lanyard to it to make it a bag charm, just like in that picture. So I have my glue gun ready just in case, but I didn't end up needing it. So I just got the keychain, the lanyard clip style one. And then I didn't tuck in the ends all the way because I wanted to save a little bit. That way I could just tie it and secure it onto that keychain, because I was really excited to have a fun pink bow bag charm. I'll show you how it looks on my bag when I'm finished, but this was just so quick to make. It took maybe less than 30 minutes. And the bow turned out so cute and it was really nice looking, and it wasn't complicated at all. It's just a fun, quick, easy, mindless crochet project. And look how cute it looks on my purse. I just love it. I mean, it's not 100% perfect with the metal, the silver clip with the gold zipper, kind of mixed metals, but whatever. I still thought the bow looked cute, especially since the bag is like a simple color. It was just a really nice pop of color. And then next up, I made this heart crochet coaster that was just so pretty and pink, and I loved all the details. I couldn't wait to make it, but I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of nervous at first, just because sometimes when you make a circle it doesn't always come out a perfect circle, but this pattern was amazing. It was definitely a perfect circle. And I'm sorry, I don't know what is wrong with my crochet hook. It's so gross, but anyways, I used a 4.5mm crochet hook, and yeah, I followed it to a T and it came out so nice. And then I worked on the heart stitches, which were puff stitches, so that was really fun just to do something different and try different stitches, and it just turned out beautiful. I could not believe how perfect it looked, just a circle. I mean, the hearts aren't super like heart shape. I don't know if that was me or maybe just kind of how the pattern looks. I mean, some hearts are like more defined than others. I'm not sure if I skipped a few stitches or something, but either way, I'm so happy with how it turned out. I thought it looked so pretty, and I'm glad I used this dusty pink because it gave it like a nice different like warm color that I didn't have other than the light pink. It's nice to switch it up sometimes. And of course it was the perfect size coaster, so I was so happy about that. And the next thing I saw on my Pinterest was these beautiful tulip stitch keychain lanyards. I've been needing a new lanyard for my keys anyways, and I had a bunch of like scrap yarn left, so I had some Big Twist Value, and then the other two, the pink and the green, were Premier Just yarn worsted from the Dollar Tree. And this was so pretty and so fun to make. It was really easy to follow too. I don't know why I thought it would be harder, but it turned out so nice. If I could do it again and do it differently, I think I would only do one row of single crochets on the bottom, just because it ended up being like a really thick lanyard and it didn't need to be. So when I secured it, I ended up putting it on a keychain ring and then the lanyard clip, since it was so thick. But I'm not sure if I would do it again next time. I'll show you guys once I'm finished attaching the key ring, and let me know what you think, how you would attach that lanyard. If you would use the big key ring and then the clip, or just a clip by itself. But yeah, this was also a very quick pattern, and all these patterns are free, and I'm gonna link all of them down below. But I was just blown away how easy this was. I don't know why I thought it would be a lot harder, but it was super easy to follow, and I did a written pattern too, and I didn't even need a tutorial. Like, that's how simple it was, but still so beautiful. And if you do a lot of amigurumi, I know sometimes you just get tired of all the single crochets, so this is a really nice pattern to switch it up where it's still easy but not overwhelming. And here's how it turned out. I just thought it was so perfect. I was so happy, and like I said, I probably would have made it a little bit thinner next time and with one less row of single crochets, but I'm still really happy with how it turned out, and I can't wait to make more things with this beautiful tulip stitch. I'm so excited I finally tried it. It was just super fun, and it'd been on my board for a while. And then the next thing I crocheted for my Pinterest board was this cookie bear bag charm. It'd been on my Pinterest for a while. It was just so cute. I couldn't wait to make it. It was a free pattern, but it was a video tutorial, and I just used red heart because that's what I had. So my hands were kind of hurting because, you know, red heart's kind of scratchy and stiff. But the video tutorial was very slow because it was for beginners. It explained all the stitches step by step, which is nice if you're a beginner, but I'm not, so I was kind of getting impatient. I was trying to find a written pattern, and I even kind of wrote down the pattern myself, but I obviously did something wrong because the second bear did not turn out at all like the first bear. And since this is like a cookie sandwich, like an Oreo style cookie bear, you basically need to make the same bear 3 times, twice in tan and 1 in cream. And I just couldn't finish it because I was just kind of so frustrated after the second bear. This one I'm gonna have to finish another day. Next on my Pinterest board was this beautiful heart bookmark. I hadn't made a bookmark before, so I decided to try it, and so far it was going really good. When I started it off with just half the heart, it was already the perfect heart shape, but then as I was crocheting it, I don't know what I was doing wrong, but it was just so funny and lopsided and not symmetrical at all that I kind of just frogged it and threw in the towel because I couldn't figure out what I was doing wrong. Comment below if you know. And then I ended up trying it again later, and I just thought maybe a different color yarn and I could just focus more. And I think by the 5th one, I feel like I got it right. That last one to me looks perfect. They're not all perfect. But I'm just glad I was able to kind of finish it. And then, of course, this yarn, I had frogged something else, so I need to iron the end to give it that tassel-like look. But yeah, this is still a cute pattern, fairly easy. It's all crocheting into, like, the chain stitch, and that could be kind of hard. So I think maybe that's where I went wrong. But give it a try and let me know, because I really want to perfect this, because I just think it's too cute to just give up on. And a lot of these patterns were kind of challenging, but in a good way. So I'm glad I finally decided to crochet my Pinterest board. So here's the final look. Here's the lanyard side by side, and then of course the same thing with a little bow keychain, and then the coaster too. The coaster looks a little bit different since I did use different color yarns, but this was so much fun. I learned a lot about crochet, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.